All right, I guess we can start now that I've showed you the wonders of the band Silver.
The band
and
Silver.
Wham Bam Shang-a-Lang. Action.
Hello everyone, I'm Christopher, and the guy behind the camera, as always, is Jake. And right here to my immediate right is a 2020 Hellcat Redeye. Silver and black, 797 horsepower.
I'm pretty sure.
We're pretty darn sure.
Pretty sure that.
If not, we'll have here.
Look it up on your phone real quick.
Hold on, let's look it up on the iPod telephone.
Boop 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 research. Challenger Hellcat, by the way. We didn't say Challenger.
Oh, I apologize.
This is not a Charger. I think that's pretty obvious to people who know Dodges, though. Challenger Hellcat Redeye. Big old supercharged V8. And a very nice supercharger of that with the Hellcat SRT badge on it. What are we looking at, Chris?
700. It's bonkers. It's a bonkers 797 in the Redeyes. Yes.
So
this is 797 on the dot. Good pull from your memory. Silver, black, all throughout with beautiful red calipers.
Yeah, look at this. Hold on.
Look at this red.
This hood with the snorkels. Oh my goodness, and the black satin.
It needs to breathe.
And the sweet wheels with the big old red Brembo brakes. Awesome. Those brakes are probably bigger than the wheels on my Prelude.
Oh, bigger than the Prelude. Look at the size of the tires. Uh-oh.
Oh, they're wide.
Oh, and this is the wide body thing.
And also,
and a Hellcat.
The Hellcat on the gas cap, you can't beat that. The satin spoiler to go with the satin hood. You can't beat that either.
Spoilers, satin hoods, and
Chris has to find the key.
Yes, I tried to start my.
I already have this open. Guess what's back here? All kinds of goodies. Yep, there's the. Well, that's just the battery. There's no battery in the front, Chris.
Oh wow.
That's just a compressor. This comes out of here.
Get out of the city. I love it.
It's a little mobile compressor in case you get a flat tire. You got your battery back here. You got your Harman Kardon speakers. I think those are subs. They look like subs.
It's a bass box.
A great sound system.
It's wonderful.
Great carpeting back here. Everything's pretty much brand new on this thing. I mean,
yes. Barely
not
driven.
A whole lot of miles.
Barely driven. Look at the seats. They're contoured.
SRT in the seat too. I love that.
Why wouldn't you want that?
I love the texture on the console, the steering wheel. Everything's so cool.
It's the greatest car. And so I think it's time we take this 800 horsepower Demon Hellcat Redeye for a spin.
Sounds good.
Let's go.
Ooh. Before we go.
Yes.
Love a modern car.
I do.
We got a sweet head unit.
We do.
All touchscreen.
We do.
We got all these different controls down here. Look, launch control.
Let's not even
SRT button. I don't know what that does. Oh, it brings up your drive modes. You can change your driving modes. What are we in right now? Power 797. We do have the red keys. We have full power.
Oh my.
Transmission, street, track mode. Oh my goodness.
Don't do that for me.
We're gonna do auto.
There you go. Do auto for me.
And then we'll go back to the media assistant right there.
Sure.
I love the red start button.
I do. I bought this.
Menacing.
How about this?
Red seat belts.
Red seat belts minus a camera or a microphone.
This cool texture on the console. Kind of reminds me of like a 70s Trans Am. You know what I mean?
It's like
and on the dash. The shifter always cool. Some red piping inside the little
red tack, red speedometer.
Oh, red piping in the cup holders too to match everything. And then you got a 12-volt cigarette lighter here. Charge some stuff. More storage right here for the passenger. They put door cards that are in the shape of cup holders.
What? Well,
you have one on that side. So you have another cup holder in the door that's made for a cup holder, and then you got SRT chrome bezels around the vents. I mean, it's a luxury car.
How about the stitching?
Let me put my seatbelt on.
You should put your seatbelt on.
I should put my seatbelt on. And yes, the stitching, all white.
I love it.
Gotta love that. Let's have at it, I guess.
It's an automatic.
It is an automatic. I don't think they came in 6 speeds. If they did, they're rare.
I don't know if you can shift it fast enough. 797 horsepower.
Yeah, you'd be hard-pressed to be good enough at driving to handle this in a manual. Yes. Real quick before we go, can I look at the gauges?
Oh, you may, because they're really actually
the
cool.
red gauges are cool, and the texture, again, is in the middle pod of the gauge to match the rest of the dash. The stitching on the steering wheel, I mean...
The steering wheel is great. I love this
Dodge knows what they're doing.
They have it down. And I've heard recently the new Charger EVs are all going to have a gasser option. Knew they would do it.
In inline 6, though. No V8, unfortunately.
It's the Hurricane.
But
listen, they're doing something at least. Thank goodness. Oh, wow. 4,837
miles.
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah, so under 5,000 miles. Brand new Hellcat Redeye, basically. Wide body, black accents, black hood, silver, with the red seat belts and little accents here. I think it's probably the best color combo.
I don't know who picked
on
it out,
these.
but kudos to them.
Yeah.
Kudos.
They did a good job.
Wow.
The supercharger noise, gotta love
You
that.
can hear the whine, and I'm just barely going the speed limit.
Oh yeah, I mean, that was probably 5% throttle input.
Barely touched it.
We hit 40 miles an hour.
The Trackhawk taught me.
The Trackhawk was very fast.
Yes, it was.
Cut to the clip of us being surprised by the Trackhawk.
Oh my Lord.
Oh my goodness. You didn't even give it any beans.
There's no beans. It was very easy to see because I was actually astonished. And this is the big dog. This is the guy you don't want to mess with.
So the Trackhawk off the line is faster than this.
What?
But this will pass the Trackhawk eventually.
Yes.
It's just because of the launch. This is two-wheel drive, hard to get the power to the ground. Trackhawk being all-wheel drive just takes off, no spinning at all. But
Like
this will do nigh 200 miles an hour. So
that's fast for
Yeah.
you kids playing along at home.
that's very fast.
It's a very serious car.
For a big, heavy brick car. You want to roll your window up?
I think I will.
This car is basically a brick moving through the air.
Listen how quiet it is.
And also, I want to mention that one of the headlights is an intake because it's a Redeye. It's just a hole.
That's nice.
I noticed that while I was shooting it in the booth. Very cool feature. You don't even notice until you get close to it.
No,
And
it's got the orange ring around it. It's wicked.
Yeah, your running lights are the most menacing. The Challenger Hellcat has the most menacing front end running lights of any car I've ever seen. When you see one in your rearview mirror, you get scared.
I do.
Especially at night. You're afraid.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid of
And
this
for
car.
good reason, because this will beat any other car on the road.
Yes, it'll eat you. It's quite a car. I don't know how.
It's an engineering masterpiece is what it is.
Dodge has done what Dodge
And we
has
have
done.
back seats for real people, and they're designed really well. Also has the great stitching, the red seat belts, and a sunroof. Can we just talk about, we have a sunroof.
Didn't expect that.
This is as much a luxury road trip vehicle as it is
Oh, sure.
one of the most powerful muscle cars ever made.
Ever.
I would just as soon drive it from here to Vegas than I would to the drag strip, set a quarter-mile time that's faster than anyone else is there, and then drive home.
Right, and then go to
You could
church
do
on
both.
Sunday. Why
Yeah,
not?
and then go to church on Sunday. You can do both. It's classy. This one's a little more out there with the wide body and the black hood and everything, and the big snorkels, and you know, little flashier, but it's still just silver. It's not like bright orange or something like that. It's still
pretty
classy.
subdued.
And boy, Dodge makes the most comfortable seats I think I've ever sat in my entire life.
Yeah, I'm not squeezed or pinched. It's just comfortable.
No, and it's got really aggressive bolstering, but they're wide enough to where you still fit in them and you're not squeezed too hard.
It's holding me. It says hello. Stay here. It's fun.
That's good. We're at our stop sign
I
here.
almost wish you would have stayed to keep me on
See
the
if we can
road.
hear some sweet supercharger noises coming out of the front of this Redeye.
Here we go.
Oh! That was what? 40% throttle?
Wow.
Not very much beans?
Holy cow. Oh my God. We just talked about how subdued it is and the color's nice and
Yeah, with the windows up.
yeah.
With the windows up, it's very quiet in here.
It is.
All you hear is the whining of the supercharger and then your tires trying to break loose behind you.
Which I tried to not allow that.
And that was, yeah, like less than half throttle.
I wasn't even trying.
Oh my goodness. You know what time it is though?
Oh, I do, and I'm a little scared and
good
a little
old-fashioned
excited
startup
at
time.
the same time.
Just a brilliant car. Just a brilliant, brilliant car. And yeah, I might want to close your door. But Chris, you want to let the people know why we're both on the outside of the car.
This is the red key. There are two keys that come with this car. One's black, one's red. And this little button right here.
Oh, remote start.
I like technology.
Remote start.
When it works.
Technology
Here we
is
go.
great. Let's hear a couple revs.
I don't
Maybe
see
some
why
revs
not.
from the front as well to hear the supercharger.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll get our good old-fashioned flyby.
flyby.
Oh, can I have your mic? Thank you, Chris.
Oh yes. Oh yes. You are welcome.
Let's hear this beast. Oh my goodness, the supercharger noises. You have to love that. Again, one of the most menacing looking things coming at you I've ever seen in my life. Those running lights. And that sound right there. Is it fast?
Am I okay? Am I here still?
Yeah, you're still alive.
Wow. It's fast and it makes that whine, and it's a little frightening. There's some leaves down, and so it just wouldn't gather traction, so it made all these noises. It fought to stay on the road. Boy, I really like this book.
You ready to go back?
Oh yes, you drive, Jake, and I'm gonna call everybody, tell them how much I love them.
All right.